Balika case.
I am here to express our solidarity with the family of Vinayak Baliga, the brutal murder, because he was questioning the corruption in the temple society, in the temple committee. And those who are running it, they have been guilty and they have deliberately murdered him. And we all know that the murderers are those who are getting the protection of the state government, getting the protection of the ruling party, because they are supporters and leaders of the ruling party here in Karnataka. So the first question is, after 6 years, why no justice for Vinayak Baliga? He was murdered. Why no justice for him? Even the investigation is not complete. Those who are behind the conspiracy to kill him, why there is no mention of them in the investigation? So we have demanded an SIT. Everything they have an SIT. But for such a brutal murder, when the police have utterly failed to have a proper investigation, to understand the real people, the power behind this, those who are photographed with Narendra Modi on the stage, they are being protected today. So therefore, this SIT is very essential, and at the request of the family, our party in Bangalore and the headquarters will take it up with the authorities at the state level also. I just wanted to ask you, in many cases the public prosecutors are compromised.
Yes, that is why we wanted a special program.
So, and there also then there becomes a battle about the appointment. Now even in Muhammad Akhlaq's case, there has been a big battle on that. But leaving that aside, if we go to the court to ask for our own lawyer along with that, because at present, if the political situation is such that a public prosecutor of the victims' families' appeal is rejected, then at least the fact that the victims' family should have their own lawyer.
We are at that now. We have just, that judgment came just last week. The Supreme Court. We fought up to Supreme Court for this.
Okay.
The Supreme Court has rejected that individual being appointed as a special public prosecutor for reasons known to themselves. Of course, you know, the arguments will be there, but that doesn't take away the right of the government to appoint a special public prosecutor if she requests for it. And nothing prevents them from appointing an SIT. Nothing prevents her from appointing her own counsel.
लेकिन मैं दूसरी बात कह रही हूँ. I am saying already 6 years have passed. No?
But the charge sheet
So we
filed.
have to have a strategy.
Yeah, that is the strategy we are developing, because we want the investigations to be complete before the trial starts. The investigation, they have arrested those people who did the cutting, and they wanted to sideline the whole case by taking their own people as for Majar and all that. That we preempted by appointing our people as the witnesses, Majar. So that cannot be escaped now.
And most of the statements are under 164 before the magistrate, so they cannot be rebutted.
But we want the investigation to continue, because the X and Y Z who did the cutting are not his enemies. They have nothing to do. They were just paid for it. That were pittance. So who are the people who paid them? The MP is behind it. Nalin Kumar Katil is behind it. The Kashimat Swami is behind it.
That's what.
One chartered accountant has filed false cases, false accounts, and if these true accounts come, his license will be cancelled. The car for transporting the murderers from this place to their hideout committed suicide in inverted commas last year. He is supposed to be married in 3 months.
Murder.
I do not know, but these are the things happening. She was made threats.
Phone calls I got
Phone
from
calls,
Dubai, one from
nothing police had
Malaysia.
done that one.
I went approached the commissioner also, but no action was taken. They said it is a fake cause for you. No, it was not a threat, just a fake.
So tell me, how can we help? Please tell me what you would like us to do.
Take up the case, fight
In
out
what
the
way?
case,
How?
and bring public attention to it. National level we have tried many times. See, I have written for Newsclick 3 times at least.
Yes,
And-
I read your
yeah,
case.
Yeah. So we have to see that this is a blatant case of BJP murdering their own activist. He was not a CPM man. He was not
No,
even a
but
progressive
about
man.
the case, you are dealing with it very competently. Eh? So now to bring other people into that will cause only jhamela.
No, they should come in because the court will dismiss the case. Where is the ministry? See, they will get some punishment, those 3 fellows. But what about the people who got it done, the conspirators? They should be brought into it.
That A1 has been named as a conspirator, that is all. And conspiracy is correlative to the act of murder.
Yes, Prakash.